MaxPreps.com. I'm Jake Downey reporting from Los Angeles. And in 2011, Austin Hatch was what every kid in Indiana wanted to be, a high school basketball star in the most high school basketball crazy state in America, Indiana. He had led Fort Wayne Canterbury to a state title his sophomore year. He had offers from everywhere, and he chose Michigan. But this young man carried a burden that no one should have to. He had been involved in a plane crash in 2003 that claimed the life of his mother and his siblings. He and his father survived. And in 2011, unthinkable tragedy visited Austin again. He was in another plane crash. His father and his stepmother passed away this time. Austin was severely injured. He was comatose. He had severe brain trauma. Forget basketball, he had to relearn basic functions. Fast forward 2 years, and Austin astounded his doctors with a near complete recovery. But he needed a change of scenery and access to Southern California's world-class medical facilities. So he moved in with family here and enrolled at LA Loyola. With Austin about to return to the court, he met the media to discuss his journey.
You're familiar with what I've lost, and that the emotional pain per se is never going to subside. I mean, I think just over time, the way I cope with my loss is going to change. And I mean, like I said, I had to deal with the loss of my best friend, mentor, teacher, coach, and fan. But the same man was also my father. And I mean, losing a father, I mean, that's something that never goes away. The pain from that never goes away. It's going to be something that's going to be with me the rest of my life, and I'm just going to have to deal with it.
And soon Loyola's opponents will have to deal with another blue chip player on their roster. He's there against mountainous odds.
Basketball is just a game, and I understand that. I have bigger goals in life. My academics come first. Basketball has always been second for me. But basketball has gave me something to shoot for. And it's been my goal, it's from when I woke up in the coma, or from the coma rather, in Chicago. I told people, I said I'm going to play basketball again, and there were people who doubted me. And then I basically just said, thank you for your opinion, but I'm going to prove you wrong. When I was in a wheelchair, I told people I was going to play basketball. And being in a wheelchair and hearing a kid talking about playing basketball seems kind of, the chances seem remote. But I just said, I'm going to get there, and I'll tell you, my time is coming soon.
How wrong? Michigan offered Austin a scholarship before the accident, and Wolverines coach John Beelan stuck by that offer afterwards.
He expects me to be a very important part of Michigan basketball as a whole, whether it be on the court, in the locker room, in the classroom. I'm gonna help that team win basketball games. He wouldn't still be giving me a full ride scholarship to the school if he didn't see, like there was some upside to having me as a part of the Michigan basketball program. So I'm very excited for the future, and I'm just going to continue to work hard at everything, and we'll see where things go.
He chose Michigan because it's where his mom went to college, and his dad did lab work there on the way to becoming a doctor.
Aside from the obvious physical trauma I suffered in the accident, recovering from that, I would say dealing with some of the emotional pain, which I don't think will ever fully subside. Dealing with the loss of my best friend, my coach, my teacher, mentor, and my number one fan. That same man, Dr. Stephen Hatch, was also my father, and was an incredible man, and taught me everything I know. And the things I learned from him are the work ethic necessary to succeed, the importance of faith, determination, and courage in the midst of hardships.
And as Austin has worked his way back from this monumental hardship, he found with his move to LA even more people rooting for his recovery.
When you're inches away, or millimeters away from death, you really understand that you look at that from a different lens. And I mean, it just is, quite frankly. I mean, just every day, the opportunities I have, with my family, with my friends, Coach Adams here, my Uncle Michael here, all the guys here at Loyola. I mean, it's just a great group of people out here, and I didn't know what to expect, but I mean, like I said, coming out here, I was actually surprised in a really good way.
After experiencing more heartache in a childhood than any person should have to have in a lifetime, Austin wonders whether there's others like him.
If you look in detail on what I've been through, 2 airplane accidents, I'm not sure. There's in all likelihood there probably is somewhere, but I'm not sure there's anyone who's been through and survived two plane crashes. I'm not saying that in any way other than to mean, I think God had his hand on me, and I think there's a plan for my life, and it would be interesting to talk to someone who's been through something similar, but I haven't found him yet.
As for what he'll study in college, Austin says he wants to honor his father and follow his path into a career in medicine. In Los Angeles, I'm Jake Downey reporting for MaxPreps.com.